turning to apply our cash in, cash out approach to valuing our stocks, or at least looking at their financials, Block comes out looking very interesting as a company that is mature enough as a technology stock to have been generating free cash flow. But when it does an acquisition, in this case, it brings in a bunch of negative cash flow for strategic reasons, can push it to negative cash flow again for a short period of time. And then the question with them going forward will be how quickly will they be able to recover that? Remember that I noted a lot earlier about the importance of a company crossing through that negative free cash flow period into positive cash flow, and Square has done that very well. So they first turned positive free cash flow in 2019, so about 4 years ago. And then they acquired Afterpay in 2021 and 2022. They're effectively acquiring a negative cash flow stream that period of time in order to fill out their product suite. And we'll see when they recover from that. On our estimates, again, going back to our model we built, Block actually starts to generate free cash flow again by 2024 and 2025. And in fact, the free cash flow yield, or the free cash flow divided by current market cap, expands to about 3.3% in 2025. That returning back through that negative to positive free cash flow transition could be a very important point to note on a lot of stocks, because whenever this happens with listed companies, most startups it kind of happens maybe before they're even listed, but in this case it's not. But when a listed company goes through that transition, there's usually an enormous de-risking effect that happens that applies to the market. They're now investable by different types of funds. They're generally considered to have kind of made it, so to speak, and they've certainly finished building their bridge across the river, to use the earlier metaphor. So what happens is that you have you typically will have a massive PE compression during the negative free cash flow period that will then usually expand potentially quite significantly as they move through that. And if you're looking for a timing of investing in this kind of a stock, that's almost always a very, very reliable signal.